Season's greetings. Season's greetings. I'm going to react to that Monday night football game last night between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. I actually have a crook still in my neck from last night. All those interceptions, I thought I was watching a ping pong tournament. Carolina Panthers picked off Brock Purdy 3 times last night. Talk about squandering an opportunity. Panthers had it laid out there for them on the platter. And when I looked at the Carolina Panthers record, I was like, 6-5? I was shocked. I haven't seen them all season for a full game, clips. But you mean to tell me the Carolina Panthers going into Monday Night Football game with 6-5 had an opportunity to better their record? That offense is terrible. I looked at the Carolina Panthers offense and then I looked back at the Houston Texans. I was proud to be a Texan after watching this offense from the Carolina Panthers. No movement, no offensive awareness whatsoever. Unbelievable by Bryce Young. And he's played fairly well from what I hear throughout this season. Just a continued roller coaster with him. He makes some nice throws, and then, he has those bonehead throws is what we say. One in particular on the goal line, which is a bad play call by their head coach. I don't know what's up with all these bad play calls this year, but bad play call on the goal line, 1st and goal. They pulled a Seattle Seahawks. Drop back and pass the ball when you should have been running it. If you're the Carolina Panthers, as bad as you've been, no offensive production, you're on the goal line. Simplify it. I understand sometimes you want to go outside the box. You want to confuse the defense. They actually think you're going to run it, but you end up passing it. I understand trickery, but come on, Panthers. You need points. You're struggling for points. Run the football. Bryce Young drops back. And look, it's a bad play call, but still, Bryce Young, you can't make that play. Throw the ball away if you don't have it, or just tuck it and run it yourself. Lose some yardage. You still can score points, a field goal or something. 1st down, you throw an interception in the end zone. And that's what everybody's talking about with Bryce Young. He makes these nice plays, and then he has those turnovers that you like, what is going on with this kid? You have to eat it. Look, it's certain teams that you talk about that people going to come for you. Even certain players. But certain teams, you talk about, people are crazy. If you talk about LeBron James, people are going to come for you. If you talk about the Lakers, people are going to come for you. Now, that's with LeBron James on the Lakers or not. Even with LeBron not even on the Lakers. You talk about the Lakers as a team, people are going to come for you. You talk about the Dallas Cowboys, people are going to come for you. You talk about the San Francisco 49ers, people are going to come for you. You talk about the Kansas City Chiefs, people are going to come for you. People are insane. They need to be medicated. These people need to be medicated. No question. But the Carolina Panthers, they squander opportunities, plain and simple. Now, I know they don't have no offensive awareness, but if they just play basic, simple football, the opportunities that you had, you simplified it, could have pulled this game out. I mean, they gave you 3 picks. I got to go back and look. I don't even know if that was a total on the turnovers that the Panthers got. But to start this game with Brock Purdy throwing these errant throws, and you can't capitalize, and you end up with a final score of 9, that's bad business. Bad business. 6-6 now, but 6-5, able to turn that to 7-5. If you're the Carolina Panthers, man, that could have put you in, somewhat position. You could have been fighting. But yeah, San Francisco 49ers, I'm not taking them serious as well. I know they got Fred Warner, some key guys are out, but the way I judge this stuff, all right, I understand teams can make the playoffs, which people expected the 49ers to make the playoffs, but they're projected, they got higher expectations like to win the Super Bowl or at least go to a conference championship. I look at the San Francisco 49ers, I don't see a conference championship. And the reason why Brock Purdy, never really fully trusted him all the way to begin with. But not only that, this team has been plug and play, but they've been missing guys kind of all season. It seemed like it's going to be a little bit too late before they actually come together as a whole team and really try to fight for it in the playoffs. And look, I don't have a dog in the fight. None of these teams I really root for, but 49ers, especially back in the day, I can root for the 49ers, but I just don't see it. Now, can they turn it on late, show us something that we're like, okay, 49ers are fully back. They're ready to go win a Super Bowl. Maybe. But Brock Purdy, man, if this defense wasn't as good as they are, what could you say? What could you say? Because it's a good defense against an offense that they can't figure it out. No awareness, inconsistent. Got a quarterback roller coaster up and down, can make some key throws, but then on the backside of it, turnovers that can just change the game around. He had 2 picks. They just didn't simplify it. That's the way I seen it. They just didn't simplify the game. You're on the goal line, man. Just run the ball in. Run it 4 times if you have to. You're in desperate need on offense. I just didn't understand that play call. But no, Carolina Panthers definitely not going to make any noise. San Francisco 49ers, a good team. Well coached. Got a lot of talent on that football team. But if you're looking at this, the way they played against these Carolina Panthers, and you got a quarterback throwing errant throws, it just seems like this will come back to bite them down the road if they don't clean it up and decide. Brock Purdy, your head coach, he looked out for you. Against a Carolina Panthers team, he knew that it wasn't going to bite him. It wasn't going to come back to bite him. You can win a game throwing 5-6 picks, Brock Purdy, against the Carolina Panthers and still win the game. Shanahan knew that. But I guarantee you, if he was playing the Kansas City Chiefs, he might have yanked you out of there. He might have pulled you. I don't think he's going to wait in the playoffs either. You throw 3 picks in a playoff game, Brock Purdy, he's going to pull you right out of there. Number 1 stunner. Mike who? Mac Jones. That's who he's going to be going to. Not going to waste any time. So Christian McCaffrey, he looked pretty good. 24 carries, 89 yards, 3.7 on average. He's still trying to work his way back into it. But yes, number 1 running back before he got dinged up and Saquon Barkley just went crazy Super Bowl year, which he's starting to fall back now as well. Eagles not figuring out how to run the football. All right. But yeah, I don't trust the 49ers. I know 49er fans do not want to hear that. All right? They're in that special group. You can't talk about them. They will come for you. Those needed, medicated people will come for you. All right? You talk about those San Francisco 49ers. You talk about LeBron James. You talk about the Cowboys. You talk about Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to come for you. Watch out. All right? Let's transition, though. But I can't call this a good Monday Night Football game. I can't. It was grinding teeth. But I tell you what, Carolina Panthers, you made me feel good about the Texans offense. I will say that. You made me feel good about the Texans offense. But we're going to transition. Shedeur Sanders got his first start. So he gets his opportunity. Am I surprised by the performance? I mean, he didn't shoot it off the charts. He didn't play bad or terrible. Kind of even keel. Made some magnificent throws down the field. But I had no doubt that he can go out there and perform. Like he said, with just a week of preparation. Give him a whole training camp is what he says. and start the season week 1, then all the criticism that you want to give this guy will be valid if that's what you want to do. Evaluate him getting a full opportunity through the whole regular season after a full training camp. That's what I would say. Raiders is an all right test, I guess you could say, but they are the Raiders, all right? The Raiders. They are the Raiders, all right? But, he went out there and made plays, 1 week of preparation. We all get it. 11 for 20 from the field, 209 yards, 10.5 on average, touchdown and interception. All right? Like I say, he kept it even keel. Nothing that shoots off to say, oh, he's got it. We knew he was great. And you can't say, oh, he's worth a crap. He's not going to be a good quarterback. He's just a waste of time. You can't say either of those things. It was even keel. All right? It's the Raiders, okay? The Raiders. I mean, what you expect? And I don't get too much praise for that. But it is a football team. And you have to go out there and make plays still. But next week, going up against the team we were just talking about. Now, see, that's valid. 2 weeks under his belt now, preparation. Going up against the San Francisco 49ers, that's going to be a true evaluation right there. Judge him on that a little bit. If he goes out there and he plays well off the charts, that don't mean that he's ready and he's going to be the greatest quarterback ever or come in next season, go ahead and give him the starting job, everything's going to look good. They don't mean that. Or if he plays bad, doesn't mean he ain't going to be worth nothing the rest of the way. He still has to have an opportunity, a full training camp. All right? Coming in next season, a full season. Knowing you the starter coming into a season is totally different than being a backup and then a surprise come up and they have to throw you in. Going off season, knowing you're the starting quarterback, taking the reps, preparing. Totally different. That's when you're going to get the true evaluation of Shedeur Sanders. So everybody's looking forward to it, but this is a good test teaser, so to speak. Good test teaser going up against the 49ers coming in. So I want to see how well he plays. He has a great opportunity. He's a competitor. He's going to work. We already know that. But I think his first game, starting game, wasn't bad at all. Put something on film. It looked good. You saw a lot of promise right there. You see a lot of confidence, too. He ain't lacking that. But, 24-10, took down the Las Vegas Raiders with Shedeur Sanders at the helm. Pulled out a win. Big game there. True defense. Now, what can you do? What can you do? We're going to transition again because it's Houston Rockets last night as well. Phoenix Suns. I have to say a good bounce-back win for the Houston Rockets against the Phoenix Suns without KD, who was out for personal reasons. Don't get alarmed, folks. He's not injured. All right? Kevin Durant is well. He's well and good. No fractures. No fractures. Personal reasons. He will be back. Not in this next game, which we would love to have him. We would love to have him. Golden State Warriors, NBA Cup game. We would love to have him. But I think if the Rockets come out like they did last night against the Phoenix Suns, play as a team, spread that ball around, play scrappy, get out and run, which they did against the Suns. It was a good test against the Suns. Suns is high-powered offense. Even without Jalen Green in there, I understand the hype behind it. And hopefully, further down the season, this team will be healthy, both of them. And then they match up. You're going to see some stuff because it was a brawl last night. A lot of physical plays. Bodies hitting the ground. But you got to expect that. Dylan Brooks playing his former team. Jalen Green on the sideline. If they all was healthy, it would have been a lot more scrums than what you've seen. A lot more. But the Rockets was able to pull this one out, and what about it? Aaron Holiday again. This guy here, man, I'm talking about big time. Aaron Holiday is big time. He will play huge dividends in the playoffs when you got a guy you know you can go to. Let's just say it's Reed Shepherd, kind of be up and down, feeling the moment, but just can't make things happen when he get his minutes in the playoffs. You always have that guy you can go to. Aaron Holiday. You can depend on him, no doubt. J.D. Davison getting some playing time. He played well. He played real well. Hustled, hit him a three. KD out. Tari Eason out. Open up some space for some new players. Get some opportunities. But a huge game for the Rockets. I like that win without KD. You can prove that you can make things happen even when he's not in the lineup. And I've said it before, there will be opportunities where he will be eliminated. Got to have new heroes that's going to come up and make plays. It's simple. But great win for the Houston Rockets. Jabari Smith caught him a body. Caught him a body. Caught him a body. Big dunk. That was a huge dunk right there at that time. Give me an and one. Can we? Give him an and one. I don't think they called an and one on that one. Could have called an and one. But Jabari Smith, man, his development. Do you see him driving to the hole, taking contact, going up, finishing the play? He bulked up. Hit the weight room. Worked on his dribble. 6'11", long wingspan. Rockets got some key pieces, man. They're looking good. They're trying to fix this thing so they can go long and far. Just got to stay with them. They got to stay focused. But definitely beat the teams. All right? Like, I didn't like that loss against the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to be honest with you. Every time you face somebody, great team, measuring stick, you end up losing those games. You got to get over that. Beat the Denver Nuggets when they come on your schedule. Because all teams going to say is they can beat all these nobodies, these bottom feeders. They beat them. 500 teams, they get them out of the water. But every time they're on prime time or they face a team favored to win a championship, they fall to pieces. They can't pull those games out. They find a way to lose them. That's why you got to turn it around. So Golden State coming up on NBA Cup. Even without KD, got to find a way. Got to find a way to win that game. Plain and simple. But great win, Houston Rockets. No doubt about it. Y'all enjoy y'all Terrible Tuesday out there. Find a way. I know it's called Terrible Tuesday. Don't mean it got to be Terrible Tuesday. All right? Just call it Terrible Tuesday. It's too early in the week. We bumping it down. We steady bumping it down. G.S.Q.H, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Thanks for y'all time. Enjoy your day. We out of here. Peace.